So here it is. It's got this knob to allow this to move around, and I honestly don't know what all the other knobs do yet. Does that make that stop? Oh, it does. Good. Alright. And I guess that allows you to look at degrees of some sort. And then this one, not sure what that does either. As you can see, it's like super wide stanced, and it doesn't like lock into a narrower one. So that's like let's see, it's like it locks into that one, and then you can like lock it into an even wider one. Although I don't know why you'd want to make it that wide, but I guess it's for like smaller setups, like on top of a table or something like that. And then this thing goes up and down, but it's good because it's versatile. You could make the legs a lot shorter. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 segment lengths, so that's good. It's a nice tripod. I'm pretty happy with it. I like the color. So here is my old one with my new one, and my old one is like super cheap. Like the first time I used it, this thing, which is the sort of thing that holds this in place, stopped working. Like it just falls no matter what happens, and this doesn't come off, so you have to like flip it up to tighten and loosen this thing. It's just totally cheap. It like basically broke the first time I used it, so that's why I had to invest in a good one, and I'm happy that I have because it's much better.
Hey, it's Brian. Welcome to another studio vlog. Glad you could join me. So as you can see, I got a new tripod. It's very exciting. I'm looking at a camera that's sitting on top of a tripod right now. It's very cool. I totally lucked out. I should have done some research, but I was just like, oh, there's so many options and I don't know what's available here in Vietnam. But I bought it on Lazada, which is like the local kind of Amazon. And I included a link below so you could find it on Amazon if that's something you're interested in. But anyway, I got it for a good cheap price and I'm pretty excited. I got a really good deal on it, which made me think maybe it was like a fake one, but I also had never heard of the brand, like Zome or whatever. So I was like, why would they make a fake one of this? It looks like they make some pretty cool, like high-end products, but I don't know why they would choose to make a fake one of this one, which is on the lower end, but it's still kind of high-end one. Anyway, I think it's real. When you live in Asia, and I know that this came from China because when you order it says whether it comes overseas, which means China usually. So it came from China. I think it's real. I think the Zome brand is Chinese. I don't even know. Maybe it's German. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a busy week for me. As you'll see, I did a lot of Inktober drawings, and I'm pretty happy with how most of them came out. I didn't finish Inktober last year because I just like kind of lost interest and I was feeling more drawn to doing permutations and all that stuff. But I've just been feeling lately like I want to try some new things, and so I'm doing Inktober. My first drawing prompt was the word fish, and I drew this fish-looking, this guy with a fish mask, which I got the image from a music video of this band that I've been starting to follow called Sorry Youth, and they're a Taiwanese like post-rock band. Post-rock is like explosions in the sky or I don't know, there's a bunch of obscure bands. Explosions in the Sky is kind of the most well-known one. So if you like that kind of music, you could check them out. They do have lyrics though, and I don't understand them. But the videos always like kind of move me almost to tears. I just think they're really poignant and well done. And this fish guy often recurs in these videos. So when I saw the fish prompt like weeks ahead, or like a week before October started, I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do, this fish guy. But I included a link to the video Undercurrent by Sorry Youth, so you should go watch it and tell me what you think in the comments, because I really like it, and I don't understand the lyrics, and I'm just wondering if other people who also don't understand them like them, or if it's just me. So, how's everyone doing during pandemic? How are you coping? What are you doing to distract yourself? What are you doing to stay healthy? We've been working out a lot. Yeah, scared me.
I think we went past our house.
We got off bus in the wrong spot. We don't know where we are really.
Yeah, because we were staring at our phones.
Yeah. I just don't think we went past our house.
So we ended up at a temple.
Yeah, so we're just gonna look at it.
Xin chào. Oh, this place is great. We need to move here.
On Saturday, I worked on the prompt word bulky, which is like a word that immediately made me think of that like sort of iconic kid in a big snowsuit who can't move. And it's from some movie that I know I've seen in the past. I was thinking it was either like Better Off Dead or like A Christmas Story. So if you know the answer to that, also leave a comment below because I'm not sure and I'm not gonna probably go watch the movie to find out. But yeah, that's what I thought of, so I drew that picture. only thing about this picture, this drawing, is I forgot to record the watercolor part at the very end, so sorry about that. I'm glad how it came out though. It was a really short video if I had recorded it, because I was very loose and fast and it was just one color, but I liked how it came out, and I hope you did too. Let me know what you think. Part of my hope for Inktober is getting more experimental and playing around with like things I wouldn't normally. So the composition for this next piece, which is a wisp, is a little bit of that. Although I guess you can kind of see how I've done a technique like this in some permutations. But I do like how it worked, and the first thing I thought of with the word wisp was all those photos of Trump and his like crazy hair all over the place, and so I wanted to do that. Pretty happy with how it came out. I mean, I know it doesn't look exactly like Trump, but I think everyone knows who it is. So I guess that's kind of a good thing. For the word radio prompt, I did not film myself really drawing it, and it was, I'm just relatively happy with it. It is challenging to do a mechanical thing. It's like more precise, and like, so I intentionally didn't do a lot of measuring and stuff with it. I just kind of like ran with it, and, but I would say the most interesting thing about doing that is the texture of the speakers like was very tedious, and I was like trying to allow myself to be patient, and then something happened to me, and I just kind of flipped a switch, and then I was like, oh, this is really relaxing. I don't mind that this is taking a really long time. So it was kind of a cool learning lesson for me for drawing, because sometimes I'm a little impatient, and it's just good when you can like shift your perspective and just say, okay, this is gonna take a long time and I know it, and I'm just gonna like relax and let it happen. So that's kind of what happened. It's not an amazing drawing, but it is a really good lesson, I think. And then my last drawing for the week, I'm behind, obviously, already. But the last word I did was Blade, and it immediately made me think of the comic book character Blade from Marvel. And I know Mahershala Ali is going to be playing Blade in like sometime in the future. That's been announced. So I looked him up, and someone put a fan art of his face on a Blade guy. So I just drew that, and I thought it would be easy because it's just mostly black with just like a couple details, and I was like, oh, this will be a perfect one for ink. But then I was like drawing this hand over and over and over again, and I wrote in the word hand. So that was kind of weird. And finally, I think I did an okay job with the hand, but I just think it's funny that I have such trouble drawing hands, and I think it goes back to that patience thing. I just like want to get through drawing a hand really quickly. But anyway, I'm relatively happy with the finished product. I had fun inking it, and I think I'm learning about myself that I like inking and I like painting, and I don't love the process of drawing so much, which is part of the reason why I'm doing Inktober as well, is to force myself to draw, because I know it's an important skill. It's like 8 something in the morning, and I decided I wanted to leave the house, so I'm going for a walk. Gonna go to the little cafe by the hotel near our house, and I think that's about it. I decided to cut my hair myself, just trim it on the sides. I think I did an okay job. It's first time. I'm afraid to look at the back, but it's probably fine, right? Yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching. Please come back if you enjoyed this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You'll see more videos of me doing art and occasionally doing things in Vietnam, as long as I think they're kind of interesting, like that temple was. I thought that was really cool, and I hope you did too. I guess I'll really quick talk about that temple thing. We were a little nervous about like taking video and pictures and stuff, because you know, you're walking into someone's like place of worship or whatever, and you want to be respectful. But what was funny and what we didn't have on video was one of the monks like came out and was like really smiley and was like, come in, and like totally wanted us to be there. And I think it's because we're like out in the suburbs, and like it's not a touristy area, so for him it was like unusual to see foreigners, I guess. So it was really nice, and so we were able to just relax and take some video, and it was a really calming, nice experience too. And it was just really also interesting because like there was no one there, but there was just that woman and her kid. So it was just a nice experience, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, leave a comment below. Okay, well, that's it for this week. Please join me next time, and thanks again. I'll see you next time.